Hello, beautiful light-filled souls. My name is Trisha Barker. If you haven't seen my first video about my near-death experience, please watch that one first before watching this one. It's been over 2 years since I first posted that video, and I have loved connecting with so many people this past year or two and hearing so many beautiful near-death experience stories. I've also received a lot of attack and criticism, and one of the things that people criticize is, there used to be a Buddha in the background. I've changed houses, and they don't put the Buddha there. I still own him. He's over here. So if you want to be mad at me about that, then I guess you're going to be mad at me. But I am someone who had a near-death experience that didn't feature a religious figure. A lot, the majority of near-death experiences don't feature a religious figure. I did, however, experience that amazing love of God that was energetically transformative, that seeped into every part of my life, every part of my soul, that changed me energetically from one person to another. I could never be the same after that near-death experience. So when people attack me and say that, oh, you were participating with Satan, that deceiving light, I just have to laugh. You don't misunderstand, and you don't mistake the voice of God when it ascends into your life, or the love of God. There's many things that we can be fooled by in life. We can be fooled in love and think someone is sincere when they are really quite insincere and fake. We can be fooled in all kind of ways, but when you encounter God, that's not something that you will ever mistake. And that much I can assure you, that the love that I felt was profoundly life-changing. And even as I think of it, every time I think of it, I have to hold back tears, because I wanted to stay there in that love. And who wouldn't if you experience something that beautiful? So my near-death experience happened in 1994, and it wasn't until 2009 or 10 that I had a spiritually transformative experience with Christ. And this is this moment in a cathedral. Jesus appeared to me, and I was not going there to seek Jesus. I was going there for a physical healing. But when I knelt down in this church, there was his presence, and it shocked me. And I was so surprised and so amazed at his humility, his groundedness, and his love. And one of the clear messages that he gave me in that moment, one of the two major messages, was that many Christians misunderstand him, and to not judge him by Christians or people who say that they're Christians, and to simply sit there and be with him in that moment and feel his love. And just in my near-death experience, as I was told to be like a little child, I felt, as this grown woman, that suddenly I was loved like a child, just deeply, deeply loved. And I think that's the message of be like a little child, is also look at other people. If you want to embody the love of Jesus, love other people as if they are children, that they are just on this journey doing their best, trying their best, and love yourself as if you are a little child, and love others as if you are a little child and they are a little child. That purity is what is needed. And in that moment with Jesus, I also felt incredibly empowered to work on my own healing. So my healing did not happen instantly, but it was more like an onion. I just began peeling away these layers of emotional pain and physical pain, and it just unraveled so quickly that I was amazed, but I was also empowered. And I think moments like that are so important for people. And so just in this moment, I would like you to feel both empowered to work on your own healing, and to be more in touch with being loved as if you are a little child, as if every mistake you have made, every trick of your ego or trick of someone else's ego is just something that you can let go of right now in this moment and be free. And when you are that free, oh, life is so magical and so wonderful and so beautiful. And that's what I want to impart to you and to remind you about this experience. So I'll post the chapel where I had an encounter with Jesus, but everyone's journey is different. Every near-death experience is different. Every spiritually transformative experience is different. I believe that a near-death experience is particularly profound, having had spiritually transformative experiences after a near-death experience. You know, that being away from the body and leaving this body behind and participating in the spiritual realm outside of this body is one thing. That cathedral was definitely a beautiful, amazing moment, but not really in the same category as the near-death experience. And not that we want to categorize things that way, but I'm just telling you my experience. I also think that a lot of people, when they have a spiritually transformative experience or a near-death experience, they tend to think that their experience is the answer to everything. And I'm not saying that. Your soul is going to participate in the ways that it is going to participate with this world, with other people, with the love of God in the afterlife. Like, your soul has its own unique imprint, and the lessons that are there for you are there for you. And my lessons are my lessons. And I was met with great love and taught how to be non-judgmental. It's still something I work on because it is easy to judge others, but my path is my path. And my path is one where I continually learn how to love more and judge a whole lot less. So I hope this answers some questions about my encounter with Jesus. But thank you, and may you be blessed. And I hope you got something peaceful and energetic out of this video.